Hey there, Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, Aquarius Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. And before I forget, because I've forgotten for most of them, be sure to leave me a comment so you'll be entered into the drawing for the free reading. This video is for September 23rd through September 29th. Tons of things happening. This is why I keep forgetting things. Number one, we have the sun moving into Libra. So happy birthday to all the Libras out there. And we also have the new moon in Libra. Lots of emphasis on relationships. I think I've done 2 readings that didn't go heavy on the relationship aspect. And then we have the equinox, the change of seasons, and so I have created a series of videos based on your zodiac sign that you can purchase about what is going to be going on with you for the next 6 months as a result of this change, all this energy, this eclipse season, and then these moons, and oh, wow, Aquarius, I guess Spirit wants to talk to you, so let's get into that. So there's just been a lot of change, so you can email me at moondirected.com, moondirected@gmail.com. I haven't gotten that right all day. I don't know what's up with that. And they're $1.99. So you can order as many as you want. Just let me know which ones you want. Send me the money through PayPal. And then I will give you the links to the videos. And oh my gosh, this is interesting. So, all right, so these are the chakra cards because I wanted to see where Aquarius needed to focus on aligning their chakras for the best possible outcome for this change in energy and everything that's going on. And you have home. You have home. And so this is the shelter, the safety, the nurturing, and the warmth. This is feeling at home. Wow, the light's really changing and shifting. This is feeling at home, feeling safe and secure, feeling loved. Feeling the nurturing of this. So that's a root chakra thing. So starts with self-love, love yourself. And so sitting down on the floor and imagining roots growing out of you into the earth and then drawing up into you this brilliant red color will be one way to do this. But mostly I think this is about nurturing yourself. What do you need to do to take care of yourself? Do you need a walk? Do you need to go get your hair done? What makes you feel good? Do a little self-nurturing, loving yourself. So when you show yourself love, then you attract love to you. So what makes you feel good about you? You know, being gentle and easy with yourself. We also have, so that's root chakra. Then that leads right into the sacral chakra, which is about your self-worth, self-esteem, self-value, and it's money. So are you feeling a little stressed about money right now? It's finances, power, generosity, and abundance. Like it kind of looks like the yin yang, right? Like the give and the take. Like how much money do you give? How much do you keep for yourself? Are you paying people? Are people saying, hey, I need money, and you're giving it to them that you can't afford just so that they will love you? That's not good. We have self-expression. Vocalization, individuality, inner voice, and assertiveness. Standing up for yourself and saying no. Setting healthy boundaries. Asking for what you want. Singing your own song. I think it kind of looks like, well, the tail doesn't quite look, it must be a warbler of some sort. I was going to say it looks kind of like a barn swallow. They have the most beautiful song. So singing in the shower will help open your throat chakra. Wearing blue, focusing on St. Michael brings in the blue energy, the blue ray light, and having it, just visualizing it, opening up your throat and allowing yourself to speak. I was really struggling with my throat chakra, and I bought a blue scarf. I used to, it was cold in my house anyways, but I used to just wrap that sucker around me, and I worked with gemstones, and I started singing in the shower. My neighbors loved it. I'm sure they did. I'm sure they said, oh, yay, she's working on her throat chakra. Whatever. Okay, so let's see what your overall energy for the week is. Oh, yes, we're talking money. Well, we're talking you can do this. Look at this. This is the Nine of Pentacles. This is about being financially independent, having the abundance and everything that you need, and the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is about having the skills, the ability to plant the seeds of intention and being abundant in all forms, being able to let the seeds just drop out of your hands and be able to spring up the money that you need. And also that sense of feeling safe and secure and nurtured at home, because the King of Pentacles also has that ability. He is the master of creation, of creating wealth and stability. And so with the Nine of Pentacles, that's the independence, that's the entrepreneur, and the King of Pentacles is the businessman that knows where to plant the seeds to produce the most efficient way to produce, to plant in fertile ground. So if you're worried about money, it looks good. It looks like you need to vocalize what you need to start making your way there. So let's just see what we have going on here. We walk into the week with the moon in Cancer. And this is about, pushing through the resistance of the disillusionments that you've had. Something that you thought was going to go one way and went another way. And so what lessons did you learn? Are you open to the new information coming in? Are you allowing yourself to push through so that you can release what doesn't work in order to bring in new opportunities? Whoa. Okay, so we're talking relationships again, I think. So, this card, Pride, has shown up several times today. Too much pride is never good, right? Too much pride, that false pride that I don't have to tell you I'm sorry because I don't want to look bad. I don't want to say I was wrong because I think it makes me look bad. That kind of pride, not good. But the pride in yourself, the pride in the mastery of your work, the pride in your skill set, the pride in knowing that you are worthwhile, you are worth being loved, that pride is good pride. So finding that balance. And Libra is all about finding balance, right? We have love and denial. So this resistance, this thing that you were supposed to push through, this thing you were supposed to let go of, it is time. It says, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So if you're in denial about your finances, if you're in the denial about a relationship, if you're in the denial about any sort of a circumstance at all, you know what you're denying. This kind of looks like money situation, though. So if your money situation is a little dicey and you've been in denial, or you didn't want to let go of something because you were afraid you wouldn't get more to come back to you, this cards here say that, yes, you can manifest. So releasing and letting go is helpful. You have love. I commit to the practice of serving the good in all things. I commit to the practice of serving the good in all things. So if you are someone who can manifest financially, maybe looking around to see how you can spread the wealth around a little. When you're generous for the highest and greatest good of all, then the universe brings you more abundance because you're vibrating at that level. That's a really odd combination. I'm a little confused, so I'll be honest. So hopefully you know. All right, I'm going to move on here to Libra and see if it doesn't come clear, and if it doesn't, I might come back and take some more cards on it. So, not Libra, to Leo. So on Tuesday morning at 5:19 a.m., the moon moves into your 7th house of partnership. Okay, yes. Going back here. This is in your 6th house of work-life balance. This is in your 6th house of the yin and the yang, the giving and the taking. This is definitely about finding that balance. So if you're holding on so tightly to money and you're not willing to help others when you're able to, then that's a problem. So there's that balance. There's that balance. I just saw in my head the 6 of Pentacles. So that 6 of Pentacles is about giving generously, but within reason. Okay, so not giving away what you need, but giving away what you can. All right. So, when the moon moves into Leo, that is in your 7th house of partnerships. That is about, where do you surrender? Surrendering to the divine, understanding that the divine has your back, that anything that has been going on in that area, there's something that you've been in denial about, something about love that you've been in denial about. Is it because you're feeling prideful? Are you refusing to admit that a relationship is not working because your pride says, but no, I said I would do this, and so I'm going to do this, and are you refusing to give that way? Because there's a compromise that needs to happen. There's a surrender to the divine, and there's this release, and we just came off of that full moon in Pisces that had a lot of that going on, and that was in your 2nd house of self-worth, self-esteem, self-value. And now we have Vesta, the home is showing up, and so this feels like this is around the home. And you have self-trust. Do you believe in yourself? Do you trust in yourself? Do you follow your own inner guidance? And we have justice. And justice is karmic justice. Like, things are going to work out the way they're supposed to. The effort and the time and the energy that you put into a project that deserves it will reap rewards. Lack of effort will also reap what you sow. But justice is about balancing the karmic justice. And so sometimes you work really, really hard in a situation and it doesn't work out, and you're like, what the heck? I put all this effort in. How come that didn't work? It's because there's other things involved. And so surrendering to the divine and trusting the divine is moving you in the direction of your soul path would be important. And it seems to resolve this. Okay, looks like a partnership reading. We've got love. We've got home. It's happening in your 7th house of partnerships. So there's this going on, and have you been so focused on being financially solvent that you forgot to put effort into the home life? Or did you forget to ask for what you needed? Because we have home here too. So finances and home, somehow they're interrelated. Did you work too much and not spend enough time at home? Do you have someone at home who was attracted to you because you're this King of Pentacles, this manifester, and you were all independently wealthy, and they're like, oh, that looks good to me, and they kind of took advantage of you? I mean, I can't tell. There's a very interesting situation going on here. Wow. Moon's going to move into Virgo on Thursday at 6:37 a.m. And for you, that is in your 8th house of transformation. So this situation is transforming. There's negotiating, and the negotiation could be the give and the take of the financial situation, negotiating with your partner. How do we bring this around to be a just situation where I'm getting what I need, you're getting what you need, and we're balancing things out? Because this is a very independent kind of energy, right? The king is large and in charge, and he rules his world, but he doesn't necessarily, it's not like the 10 of Pentacles where you see the abundance of everybody together and there's family and everything. Here, he's pretty much out there in the field by himself, just creating wealth. Spirit is coming in, and there are children that he's creating wealth for, but he's distant from them. He's not like standing next to them, although that child does seem to be running toward him with open arms, and so that's good news. But I think he feels really responsible for a lot of people. Like, there's workers in the background, and I think there's a sense of responsibility to the greater good, the giving and the taking. But this is a very alone card. This is being very isolated, but independent and able to take care of yourself and not reliant on someone else. And so that's a benefit. But not if you're in a partnership. Being remote like that, it's very, being so just focused on yourself. The question might be, do you need to ask yourself is, are you too independent? However, trust yourself. What is it in your gut that you feel? You're in denial about something. And I think it hurts your pride. Whatever is going on here, I feel like it is hurting your pride. And you're just kind of in denial. And so there's something you need to release. The negotiation feels like it's within yourself. Where's that sweet spot where you find the peace? Where do you find the peace? So you need to trust your intuition. Friday, the moon is void of course at 11:58 p.m. So overnight, pay attention to your dreams. It's a time of downloads of information, of that resting, that moment before something bursts forward. Okay, so I say that I really want to emphasize that because you have awakening your dreams. Ooh, keeping things simple, simplifying your life. Control and discern. Control and discern. Managing the resources. But see, Daffodil, this has shown up so many times today. Trusting in your power. I feel like it's a real overall theme is people need to believe in themselves. They need to trust their intuition. But it's interesting. You have spread seeds. You have spread seeds. I'm not saying don't go out there and manifest, obviously. Spread the seeds of manifestation. Awaken the dreams and trust your intuition to know what it's doing. But there's something that's out of whack here, though. Something not quite in balance. And so discerning what that is and control and discern, right? But trust yourself. Believe that you will know. Trust your intuition. Trust yourself. And justice, whatever happens, it's karmic and justice will be served. It has to be. That's the law of the universe. And there we have hidden realms are opening. This is spiritual development. This is awakening to your dreams. This is things that you didn't know before you're starting to figure out. There's this realization. Maybe what you were in denial about, now you're suddenly starting to understand. So, the new moon is happening in Libra, and that's about revising the plan, basically. You know, like change is happening. It's going to happen. Don't resist it. Something new is happening. You need to open up to the opportunity for new changes and developments. But for you, it's happening in your house of spirituality. The hidden realms are opening. And so I think part of this is... It's also happening in long-distance travel, in knowledge, in education and research. It's this connection. But there's so much hermit energy here. I feel like this might be a time for you to develop your... spend a little time discerning what it is that you believe. But it could be also that the next 6 to 18 months is a great opportunity for you to expand in the direction of what you learn and how you apply it. And maybe you go on a trip around the world. No. See, we have sanctuary. Take time out from the world and spend more time alone, meditate and retreat. No, this is the spiritual development. This is the spiritual. The next 6 to 18 months is a great opportunity for you to work on you. Trusting yourself, trusting your intuition, paying attention to your dreams. That's information that's being downloaded to you from spirit. Working on those aspects. So maybe this alone energy is important, and maybe you've been resisting allowing yourself this alone time. And then we have intention. Be clear and decisive. Focus on what you really want. Be bold with your request to the universe. Unless you ask, the universe can't help. That is a basic law of free will. So what do you want to create? And then spend time in communication with spirit. And not who do you want, but what attributes do you want in a relationship? Not how much money do you want to make, but what kind of a lifestyle do you want to have with that money? So do you just want to have enough money so you don't stress about money? Do you want to have enough money so that you can go back to school? Do you want enough money so that you can travel the world? As for what you want the money to provide, not how much money. Communicate with spirit and allow for opportunities to come to you. There is justice here. So how things are supposed to work will work. The effort that you put into this process right now, this discerning, this trusting in your power, this communication with spirit, that will pay off. You need to allow the process time to happen. You need to realize there's so much more on the other side of that door. There's so much opportunity out there. So allowing that to happen by trusting your intuition and spending the time journaling, spending the time reading and okay, so here she looks like she's studying, right? Like she's reading something. Yes, she has everything she needs. She's got the money, she's got the food, she's in solitude, but she's also doing some reading. So, you know, if there's some subject, some topic that you want to know more about, now would be a really good time to get it. Wow, look at the lighting on my face. That's awesome. I cannot control what the sun is doing. It goes in, it goes out. You have so many color cards. Holy cow. Wow, these two also, you have 6. That's 6. That's that balance. That's that 6 of Pentacles energy all over again, right? All right, so strengthen your body. Bronze. Azure, protect yourself. This is a healthy boundaries. This is not, oh my God, I'm never getting into another relationship again because that one sucked. That's not protection. That also might mean checking out with the doctor because we have gray. Learn to scan your body. That is, if there's something that's going on that doesn't feel right, emotionally, mentally, physically, do the research to try to figure out what it is because you have lavender, connect mind, body, and spirit. And then you have this. Of course you have this. You have the King of Pentacles card. You have Scarlet, attract success and awaken your passion. So when you start doing the thing that you love, when you are enjoying your life, you attract success. And success isn't just money, although it seems to be very much emphasized here, okay? It's also, it attracts success in all arenas of your life, right? Mind, body, and spirit. I think a hermit time is going on with you, that withdrawing into yourself to look for the inner light, to see where you are and see what's important and of value to you. And that's a good thing. And I encourage you to keep on that path. All right. I will see you soon. If you want those readings, be sure to email me. And I will see you on Monday for the Libra monthly readings. And until then, you take care.